I forgot to turn the radio off. Hello all. My hair's a wreck. I'm sweating. 77 degrees. It is March 14th. 77 degrees. Ugh, I'm sweating. I don't know why I put my sweater back on. Some people, that don't know my job, or maybe, I don't know if I ever explained it, but when I was interviewed, they, told me, well, first I had a phone interview, and my boss, she did tell me that it would be also involve some personal stuff and going food shopping, errands, but also for the company, going to architects, towns, things like that. And really there's only 4 people in the office, and it is me, her husband, and our estimator. Now, she's mostly in the office. He is in and out of the office because he goes to job sites. And the estimator is always in the office. Sometimes he has to go to meetings, or like pre-bid meetings or job site meetings, because my boss can't be in 2 places at once. So, but it's basically just the 4 of us. And she wanted to know if I was okay with it only being me. And I'm like, oh yeah, no office drama, I'm there. Doing the personal errands does not bother me, because it breaks up the day. Like today, I was in the office this morning. I'm working on a bid package. We got an addendum, some forms changed, so it's next week, and I'm doing this one very carefully because my boss would love to get this job, and I don't want the forms to be wrong. So I'm doing them very carefully, double checking them as I do them. And also, then I ran to UPS and dropped off packages for returns. And the guy was very cranky. Now, my boss prints out 2 labels, one to go on the package and one for her. She got burnt one time. So she wants individual receipts. And the guy goes, this is a waste. And I've dealt with another guy in this, and he's very cranky. But I'm like, this is how my boss wants it. So this is the way it needs to get done. Isn't the customer always right? I had a couple of other smart aleck response and remarks to this guy. And he's just a fill-in. And my last comment, my boss got burnt once. And she's returning stuff that really, we're not talking $10, $20 items. And she got burnt once, so she's very cautious, and I don't blame her. And I think I might have said this on one of the other videos. But yeah, so this guy, and my last comment to him was, you're just a fill-in? Well, I expect the next time I come in here to not have, for you not to give me a hard time, And that's how I feel. It is what it is. Even when I go to other stores to return, and the one store, the first time I went there, they're like, oh, we need the credit card. And I'm like, oh, she didn't give me the credit card. And then she goes, all right, I'll look it up, blah, 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 all this stuff. And then she's like, okay, I put a credit back on her credit card, on her account. The next time, didn't even ask me. Same woman, didn't even ask me for the credit card. She goes, okay, a credit went back on your account. I'm like, you did not remember me. It amazes me, some stores, how arrogant and obnoxious they are. And I don't know if it's you should be lucky because, they're having, after the pandemic, having hard time finding people to work. But I'm sorry. And this one is a manager of this one store. And I'm like, really? You're the manager. So you have to obviously have some kind of experience, I would think. Maybe even a degree in, merchandising or business or something. And this is how you have an attitude. It's just insane to me. And then there's other people I deal with in sometimes same stores. And they're so sweet and so nice. And this one lady in JCPenney's, I said, thank you very much. You've been a pleasure to deal with. And she says, oh, thank you. And she's like, I was doing a return, I think. And then I think I was buying stuff too, but whatever. So she's like, you know what drives me crazy is that these people expect, I thank them, but they don't thank me for my service. And I'm like, oh, I always say thank you very much. Or if I have a complicated thing, I'm like, thank you very much for being so patient. Things like that. And again, I write reviews, especially if I get a survey. And if someone's, really nice, I really write something nice about them. So I just don't get it. I really don't get it. So I have to get over. My son's texting me. I don't know what the hell he wants. So I would say, what time are you getting out of work? What time should I meet you? Because I'm meeting him and my granddaughter for dinner, and my one friend is coming. I don't know if my other friend is coming. So I'd like to, see my granddaughter. So, but yes, so this is my job. And I could see very easily where someone could take advantage of their very, their generosity and their, just so nice and everything. And I was struggling towards the end of the year with being so tired and getting up for work and adjusting to getting up earlier because, now I have to drive 20 minutes. I could make it in 15 if there's not traffic. Because it does say 18 minutes. Sometimes 20, sometimes 25. So, yeah, oh my God. Mr. Tesla, I hope. See, Edie? Yes, he is. I should have went to the Wawa and turned around and came out that way. This is a lot of school, it's buses, bunch of school buses, plus we have a dump truck in front of us, but a lot of school buses and adult daycare. So bus time. And so they told me all aspects of the job, and I was like, fine. And after a little while they're like, how do you like it? Please be honest, whatever. I love it. And I kept telling her, I mean it. I love it. Because sometimes am I stuck in the office for a couple of days at a time? Absolutely. Some weeks am I like constantly out in my car? Absolutely. But that's what I like. I'm not always stuck in the office sitting at a desk. I'm not always on the road. So, and my boss, they're both great. And there's times like, you have to go here. You have to do this. And there's times I've left from my house to go so that I'm there first thing in the morning, which is fine. I don't mind that at all. And then there's other times, this fire official truck for this town that I'm in is like almost pulled out and creamed somebody. I don't want to judge, but I don't know if he thought, oh, they're going to see me with this. And truck and they're gonna, just let me go. But so this is why I love this job. And in the first year they kept asking and asking. I'm like, I love it. I really do. I love it. Then I had my holiday party, not this past year, the year before. And people were just telling them, like, oh my God, yeah, she loves, and my one friend was joking, said, oh no, and saying something sarcastic and thought we could get around this dump truck, but we can't. And this fire guy, don't you put on your lights, dude. Oh, and he's turning because the firehouse is freaking right there. Like, seriously, dude? So, motorcycles. Listen, I love motorcycles. Don't get me wrong. I'm too fearful to drive one, and I can't get by. Oh my gosh. I can. And goodbye. The Tesla? What? The other cars went out. I wasn't sure. I couldn't gauge if I could get by or not. But, so that's why I love this job. Because you can be in, you can be out. And even at Christmas time, my boss is like, oh, what job can you do my stuff and yours? And I mean, if I saw something in a store, I'm like, oh, that would be great for so-and-so. Yes, I would buy it and pay for her stuff and then pay for my stuff. But I wouldn't do like full, I just did food shopping for her. Not a lot, a small order. And I would never in a million years think of doing my food shopping and hers at the same time. Have I picked up like, oh, I need this one thing here or one thing there? Absolutely. But I would not do full on like shopping. No, on their time. I ran to a store for myself on my lunch, but that's about it. But, oh my God. See, we left here at like 12:15, I want to say, to go to lunch. We got back here at 2:30. I went to the ladies' room. I know. Like you needed to know that. Then went to do the food shopping. And then I'm now coming back and it's 4 o'clock. That's why I love it. The afternoon flow. This morning when I'm doing those bid forms, it was dragging. But today, now, it's great. Because it's 4 o'clock. So, but this is a short video. But yes, that is my job. I go to architects, I go to towns, I go to engineer office, I go to pick up bid package, I go to pick up plans, I drop off things to the architect, I notarize stuff for them. That's, I have my notary, and I go to stores to return things sometimes. I go food shopping. At Christmas, I do other shopping. I go pick up prescriptions. I mean, so it's personal, and I would say it's like 60, 70 work, and probably 70 work and 30 personal. And sometimes, when we're slower, it's like 50-50 or 60-40. But mostly work, and then this. So, I think it's great. My Ranger shirt that I wear to the Mellencamp concert, but then I bought the hoodie. So, I put that on. But I need to get inside because I am at my office. All right. So, I just wanted to explain a little bit. And yes, I use my own car, but I get, reimbursed for things. So, like, and mileage. So, it's great. And I make over 20,000 now. More than I made at the law firm because I got a 6% raise last year. Who can say that? So, they're wonderful. Health benefits, Aflac, we don't pay for. Dental, we don't pay for. Medical, I pay towards it because I want the top of the line. And they're starting a 401k. So, and here is, UPS is next door. All right, so just a little explanation about my job. So I'm here, there, and everywhere sometimes, and I love it. All right, talk to you later. Bye.